What's happening, everyone? My name is Kirk Charles, and you know what time it is. It's time to get fit beyond 40. Why am I here today? Well, welcome to my kitchen. Don't you just love it? I have parties in here, food parties. But today's food party is, guess what? Irish sea moss. Irish sea moss. You're going to love this. So what I do is I take my sea moss, and this is the only supplement that I use, by the way. I don't take any supplements in pill form right now. I might change later when I feel the need to do it, but right now I'm just sticking with my sea moss. And what I do with this is I buy it. This is the brand that I get. Order this on Amazon and only get 2 packages of it. I take the sea moss out, and you can see here how it smells like the sea. Look at that. Just stringy little stuff there. I take this out of the bag, I dump it into my strainer. So, and then, get this out of the way. I take some water and I wash it off. So, this washes the salt off. It is very salty. Sometimes you get some weird little twiggy things in it, and you just want to get rid of those. As you can see, this one looks a little browner in color. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. And I just do this for about 5 minutes. Try to get all the salt off. Okay? After I rinse it off, I take it and I put it in my bowl. Okay? Bang. Bang. And bang. So we have our washed off sea moss. Again, it does taste salty, and sometimes there could be some other sediment in the sea moss, so that's why I like to wash it off. And I'm using tap water to rinse it off. However, when I soak it, I have to soak it in water now. When I put lime in it, I use bottled water. I'm going to skip the step where I put the water in because I already have a batch prepared that it's been soaking for like a couple of days, way too long. So now it's time for me to blend it. And I'll show you what it looks like. So here's a bowl of sea moss that's been soaking for a couple of days. You can put it in the refrigerator if you want. You can leave it out if you want. Either way, I don't believe that it spoils, but it's been soaking, and I put a couple of limes in it. 1 lime, I chopped in half, squeezed the juice in, and I just threw the limes down in. I'll show you what it looks like. Check this out. So here it is. Taking the cover off. I don't put the cover on for any particular reason, just maybe to keep dust out or animals flying in it. Who the heck knows what's going to happen around here. But you see I have my sea moss. It's soaking in water. Okay, here's the lime that I squeezed out. So we have some nice lime juice. So this pot of sea moss with water in it should make about, or fill, 2 jars of this size. All right, should fill 2 jars when I add enough water into it. If I only make 1 jar, it becomes a little too thick. I like the consistency better with 2 jars. You're going to need a good blender for this. I have a Vitamix blender. I paid way too much money for this baby, but you know, it's been blending ever since. So you got to get one of these. You'll need one. If you can't afford a Vitamix blender, I understand. It costs a heck of a lot of money, way too much money. So get the best one you can, get the best quality. But I recommend Vitamix. So from here, I can just get rid of the limes. Don't need those anymore. Get my sea moss in the blender. And I think the longer that you let it soak, the more voluminous it may get, because this is a lot. Seems like it's more than I did last time. Now I know some people like to save the sea moss water and just drink the water. I normally don't do that, but some people like to do it. So now we have to get ready to blend, and as you can see, this is a lot. It's pretty much filled up. So let's get going with the blending. Okay, the blender's full of sea moss. I'm going to pour a little water in. Just a touch to get started. I keep adding more as I go along. And all you have to do now is turn this baby on. It's going to be a little loud, so let's see what happens. There we go. Blending away. This is at the lowest blender speed. Turn it up a bit. Love your vitamins. All right, so from here, just add a little more water. And for the most part, I don't always add all the water, but most of it. Again, I like to get a nice consistency, so this will be like jelly. And let's blend a little bit more. Just hanging out, blending away, baby, blending away. I love to see this thing in action. Let's see what we have. So we have nice jelly-like consistency here, as you can see. All right, and I think I'll add just a little more water to it, just a touch. Now, tastes like seaweed. I don't know if any of you like the taste of seaweed, if you're weird like I am, but I'm so used to doing this, I could just basically eat it like this. It needs to be blended up a little more to be a little smoother. So let's make this happen. A little more water. And I think I'll have more than 2 jars this time. So now that we're finished blending, I have a nice jelly-like consistency with the sea moss. And I just put this in my jar. After tasting a little bit, of course. Doesn't taste too bad at all. I have approximately 2 jarfuls. Now you can store these babies in the fridge. They last for quite a long time from what I understand, but normally I'll have maybe a couple of tablespoons a day, then I'll put it on my salad also. So that's my Irish sea moss. And I take this, the reason I take it or use it is because I think it helps my eyesight. And my eyes are, these 57-year-old eyes are going quickly, so I have to do everything possible to preserve the health of my eyes. That's it. I'll check you out next time. Peace.